Mm. Yeah, so welcome back. Yeah, still high noon, third game in this best of 5 series between CG Striker here playing in the red. Oh, that's Gas, by the way, I think. Oh yeah, the color strap this time. No, no, this is CG Striker actually playing as the Byzantines in the red, and then there is CG Cos in the blue playing as the French here on the bottom side, going for Eco 1 again. Striker going for the Scout Datos opening again. I wish there was actually a way to tell the color, but they removed it, I guess. Or is there? No, there isn't. Oh yeah, of course there is. You can just click on the names and look at the vision that they have. Okay. And you can look, of course, at the heroes, but if they have the same sip, it's different. The Scout Datos for Striker. And the Boar Pool by Kaz. Who is... we lost the previous game and now picked High Noon. As the third map, there is a Kaz Tower for Kaz. It's named after him. It's usually to prevent... Originally it was used to prevent early Aztec rushes when there were only Aztec and French in the game, but now he's using it against his lagging. He lost 2 villagers. Oh, I don't know. I think it's fine now. It's fine now, I guess. Or what is he doing with the scout? Okay, I don't know. I wasn't sure if they were lagging or not. But I guess it's fine now. Else they would complain. Or else they tell me after the game. It's fine. So, what exactly happened? Striker just rushed in with his scout and killed 2 villagers. And then the scout Tata came in. They denied the wall cast. Oh! Gas is going all in. With his villagers, with his villies. Gas is able to go military 1 now. I guess it's just unable to, impossible to hold without a cause. Okay, he may kill all these Scoutato now, but he still lost so many villagers, right? At least a decent amount. What is the ping? Is something wrong? Okay. Oh, I guess we just continue. No, I don't know. I don't know. I can hear it after the game. But anyway, you see military 1 out. Just like that. What the hell? Is this white actually? You can't really tell. Yeah, it is. Oh, I've got a good suggestion. You should make it like this thing is actually the color of the player, right? So if this is red for Striker, then this is blue for Cos. Yeah, that would actually be good. So then that also fixes the problem that you can't really tell what color a guy is. Yep, they should do that. They should make it like that. Anyway, we see stables for Palace, we see military 1 for striker. What's striker gonna do with military 1? He has enough wood, so we soon will see a structure. We do see a structure. No, we don't see a structure. Oh, barracks. Another barracks. What is he doing with the first barracks? Not upgrading anything. We see upgrade for cost for the cavalry. So he will go for some scouts, of course. Well, that much was obvious with the stable, but he's going for upgraded scouts. And he will probably try to snap some villages somewhere on the map. Meanwhile, he's scouting with his scout to find some more relics. And to scout the enemy base as well, but I think he's mainly going for the relics. Because all the games so far have really been relic based, right? Especially the second one where we saw a striker at a certain point walling off a relic with his walls to prevent the Aztecs from actually getting there. Guy is here in the back. He's quite low. It's oh, it's blocked here. No, it's not blocked there. Of course, it's not blocked. But I guess Cast just wants to return. He thinks there's nothing there. So he's missing those villagers, which is quite a shame because his own scout rush could have done a lot of damage to the berries over here, or maybe even the gold over here. He does scout this storehouse that is being built though, so he's aware of that. Oh, he's actually sending a scout over there already. Striker has 2 barracks though, so he will produce some spearmen probably once he's seeing the... oh yeah, already has some spearmen. The upgraded cavalry is dealing a lot of damage against the villagers. I think this villager might even die if Striker's not too careful. So a lot of horse harassment at the moment. Not too good against the Scartatos either. Of course he's gonna lose against the Hoplitos, but... oh! Yeah, Striker with some villages on the deer. And the villages are quite vulnerable because they have only 30 HP. They lack the Eco 1 upgrade that gives them 50 HP. So 2 villages die now for Striker. 3rd village goes down and I'm pretty sure the last village will go down as well. So 4 villages sniped there by Kaz, pretty good. And the Oblitas is much too late. And Kaz is able to pull the... I assume he's not having lag at the moment, else he's not able to pull the cavalry back that perfectly. That beautifully actually, right before the auto attack went off. Okay, still some villages here at the gold. Kaz still active with his horsemen. Now the village goes down. And the village was already equipping gold, so he's losing all the gold as well that they carry. Oh. So 7 villages sniped now by Kaz. Oh, never mind. 6 villages only sniped by Kaz. And now the horses move. Okay. Kills the 7th one anyway. You going for the 8th? No. Here in the back, some spearmen already waiting. But yeah, good snipes there by Kaz, but I think it's a poor defense of Striker. Who is nearly killing those 2 scouts, but they managed to get away. What is Striker doing on the other side? Oh my god. He's sending 4 villagers there with a spearman though, and I assume he's gonna build something like a siege workshop. Yep, because he is military 2 already. Kaz has a delayed military 2 because he went for the horses earlier to spend all the food. The Striker scouts were apparently cheaper archers for Kaz too. They're quite effective against the spearmen. Striker really wants to have control of the middle with that siege workshop. Well, oh, we already see the first cataphractos for him now. Kaz is now nearly military 2. 25% remaining. Already the first ballista too for Striker. Striker's going for the same build as Kaz went before in the first game with the ballistas. And interesting enough, none of the players is really taking the gold in the middle, which is the map is all about. what happened with the gold mine of Striker. The original one is still here and it's still quite full of resources. Striker's one should be quite full of resources as well. Gus might eventually take some more gold from this side. Oh, Gus, Striker actually taking the gold now here in the middle of those villages that were left at the workshop. So his ballista production should be fine. Gus is sneakingly taking some food on the left. And he's now indeed going for the gold on this side. But that could be dangerous. This could be really dangerous. What is Striker doing with the ballista though? Just going for the TC straight away. He's straight away going for the TC. Already some lancers for Cass, however, and I think this could be dangerous for Striker, with those cataphractos at least. Cass is not able to take the spearmen down though with his own Aegis. The spearmen are still the Aegis are still focusing the horsemen. There's some focus from Striker on the cavalry. The ballistas manages to get some shots in the villages, but the Aegis pick a lot of those spearmen. And the Lancers manages to kill off the cataphractos. Lance is still active, the ballista is still active. Both of them. One ballista goes down, one lancer goes down. And it's now the ballista against the Aegis with some spearmen remaining. And 2 lancers. No spearmen anymore for Striker. The ballista might go down now as well, the last one. But there is a new ballista coming up. I think Striker needs some cavalry of his own, some more cavalry. Maybe even some skirmishes against the Aegis. The ballista is not enough because he's not able to have enough ballista production at the moment. Still interesting for was not expecting that. Holy, that was a good snipe by Striker on the Lancer, and that was really dangerous for Kaz. Now there's a cataphractos. This cataphractos will snipe all of the Aegis together with the ballista. And now there are some more spearmen. So any new lances that Cass is gonna produce are vulnerable. There is a Chevalier for Cass, but without the upgrade. Striking going for the TC.
It does take a while though, the ballista only deals, like what, 45 damage now? Tempi, oh. Striker should be careful. Oh, he just wants to go for the TC, I assume. Oh. Because it's a GG. Yeah, deadly push there by Striker. Apparently ballistas are bugged with the damage at the moment. I can't really tell, to be honest. That's what Striker said, but I think it's fine. Or is it not fine? Yeah, I can't really tell. Nevertheless, Cass had the Byzantines as well in the first game, so